All right, here we go. Let's get rid of that. Hello, one and all. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. Welcome back to our 2000 replay of the Oakland A's. This is game number 3. We got some housework to do first. So I want to show you guys a few things here. Some updates on a few things. So yesterday we ran into the problem of the pitching cards, and let's bring up a pitching card that might have it, shall we? Of course. Let's see here. All right, so yesterday we ran into a situation where some of the pitching cards had it didn't have the right rating on there. So today I went back to the IBL org website and actually went into each of the different season files here. Remember, they run one season behind. It basically tells you right there. So if you want to play the 2000 season, you're actually going to be looking at the 2001 cards. There's some errata. If we go to the errata, some important things here. So all pitchers that were supposed to be marked with fair hold ratings were mismarked with MD. So I couldn't figure out yesterday, if you watched with us, what MD was. Now we know they were mismarked. All the MDs should be fair. I figured that actually out, but it was a good thing I did that. Then, of course, there are some errata. Oakland's Barry Zito should be a G range. So I actually went in and altered his card. So that way we have it. Go to Oakland and pitchers and bring up Barry Zito. You can see I've actually put a G in. There was a blank there. So now it's got a little G. I resaved the file and everything, blah, blah, blah. So if you're going to be playing any of the different seasons, I would highly recommend you check out the errata. There are a few other things that I need to adjust, but I will do that off camera. Like the Minnesota Park card should be listed as average foul territory instead of small. So there are some erratas. And the other thing is each one of these sets and rule sets go with the season that you're actually dealing with, because they made some changes, they added some things. If you go in and look at, say, the 2003 season set, and we go into the errata there, or not the errata, is it notes or readme? Is that what it's a readme? Changes, there it is, changes. Tells you, what they did and the changes. They might have added different categories. They might have changed some of the way things are done or whatever. So basically, what that means for you is you should be using all of the same set. Think of them as they're not interchangeable, I guess. So if you're going to be playing, say, the 2010 season, you're going to download the 2011 information. You want to use all of this information and not mix and match your stuff. So keep things a little bit more organized for yourself. You can actually get to this information by just going to the home page, the Internet Baseball League home page. If I can get back there, IBL.org, right? And then you just click on the cards section, and then over here is the download. You have to be a member, so subscribe, be a member, and then you can have access to download the files as well. So there you go. Just wanted to show you guys that if you're running into issues like we were, or if you're interested in trying this out, you'll have that information, right? So definitely check out the errata files. All right, so without further ado, let's get busy. Dun, 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 dun. This is game number 3. We are 0-2 on this season. Yes, 0-2. Terrible, terrible. The other thing I kind of figured out now, and it's not explained in the rules, it's not explained anywhere. Somebody had actually asked a question about this, and this is the fatigue rating for the pitchers. If you look at the bottom section of the pitcher files, you always see there's multiple categories, and basically once they become fatigued, instead of using their normal rating. So 915 to 927 for a double, it's going to be 915 to 934. Deep fly, strikeout, all these numbers adjust, these bottom categories adjust if they go fatigued. A pitcher gets a fatigue rating every time he allows a base runner. From what I understand. What I haven't been able to figure out is some of them have actually been categorized as short, long, and medium, but it doesn't say anywhere that I can find at this point how many batters that means. A short rating, a long rating, a medium rating. It doesn't really say. So we're just going to have to play it by ear like we've been doing up to this point. The other thing is, because we've got the fatigue rating now, we will be using the weather chart, because that can alter the pitching fatigue ratings. So here is that chart. Obviously, we're using the 2001 chart because we're playing the 2000 season. So we are in Northern California, right there. And it's April, so it's either going to be warm or cool. On a cool day, the pitcher's fatigue rating is going to be increased by 1. So let's give it a whirl and see what happens. So 0 to 51 is warm, 52 to 99 is going to be cool, 63, so it's a cool day. Cool day here for this game. So all pitchers are going to have an extra fatigue rating. Although, we haven't been really doing much with the fatigue. We've kind of been playing it as normal as we can. But that's something to keep track of, because we might start using the actual fatigue ratings of the pitchers and using the extra stats this way. Yeah, that would definitely come into play. All right, so once we roll for the temperature, we then roll for a chance of precipitation. Couldn't think of the word there. So we got thunderstorm, showers, fog, or none. So 25 or higher, there will be none. We're in April, Northern California, 75. So no precipitation. And our sky is 62. So partly cloudy, no yeah, that's it. Precipitation, and we're cool. So cool, partly cloudy, no precipitation. So all fatigue ratings are going to be increased by 1. And obviously, if you roll some of the other results, you can roll on this chart, etc., etc. All right, so with that said and done, we need one more thing, and then we can hopefully get started here. We need to roll on our little trusty dusty chart here, find out about our win situation, right? Because that's ultra important. So April 0 to 15 is going to be a crosswind. It's going to adjust our ranges. Nope, 52. So we're just at normal. 9, 11, 14, 16, 14, 12, 10 for the deep fly results. Well, let's hope Oakland can get off the snide and get a victory here today. What else did we change, update? I think that's about everything that we've done. Pretty sure. There's been lots of updates and changes, and I've been re-looking at the rules and rereading them a couple times and just trying to figure out how everything, I'm pretty sure I know how everything incorporates, but again, some of these charts are not as easy to understand unless you really kind of look at them and practice rolling some numbers and stuff like that. So, all right, with that said, I think we're ready to go. We can talk about our lineups today. So this is game number 3, April 5th, 2000. Detroit and Oakland. Detroit is 2-0. Oakland is 0-2. We have Plania, Osmus, Higginson, Palmer, Clark, Easley, Fick, Encarnacion, Cruz, and starting for Detroit, Brian Mueller. For Oakland, it's Rich Becker in center field. Menachino is at second. Giambi's at first. Jaha's at DH. Stairs in right field. Gravier in left. Henderson, Ramon Hernandez, sorry, catching. Eric Chavez at third. Tejada at short. And starting pitcher is Omar Alvarez for your Oakland A's. So let's get out the proper team and the proper people, and we can get things started. Alrighty. Hopefully, with that out of the way, we can now finally get started. Unfortunately, it's been 15 minutes already. So trying to remember that so I know how long it took us to play. All right, so first up, Luis Polonia versus Omar Alvarez. Here we go. Lefty versus righty. 425 against the right-hander. 425 is going to be a high fly to center, and it's going to be an F8 for the first out. Brad Osmus, righty versus righty. Brad Osmus, the catcher. 656. 656, and look at that. They got a single right off the bat. Wow. Single right off the bat. 656. Yes, that's right. Okay. I thought maybe I looked at the wrong category there, but it doesn't look like I was wrong. All right, so single. We're not gonna worry about stealing rate just yet. Defense is gonna hold them on though. 325 against the right-hander. 325 is exactly what he needs for a strikeout. Exactly what he needed. That's good. That's what I like to see. All right, two away here for Dean Palmer. 013 against the right-hander. That's going to be an error check. Error check. Got to find the chart here. There we are. All right, first dice tells us what player. Second dice tells us what happens. So it's a 2, which happens to be the catcher. And our catcher error rating is a 4. So on the 4 column of the catcher, who rolled a 90, 54 to 99 is a FO. FO, foul out, runners hold. So he fouls out to the catcher, ends the inning. And I'm liking that. We've given up a whole 1 hit and no runs. Yay us. It's about first time since we started playing these guys that we haven't given up 6 runs an inning. Yay. All right, so that brings up Oakland here in the bottom of the second inning. Rich Becker versus Brian Moore. Lefty versus righty. Probably why you get the start and why you got moved up in the lineup here. 436 against the right-hander. 436 is going to be a strikeout for Becker. A strikeout. Frank Menachino actually moved up from, I think he was batting 8th. He's moved up to the 2nd spot in the lineup. Again, we're using historic lineups, historic gameplay. 217 against the righty. 217 is going to be a walk. So Frank Menachino walks to first. He's got a steal, a 0, jump a 0. He's probably not going anywhere. We'll let Giambi hit. Left-handed Giambi here. Come on, Jason. Here we go. 755 against the lefty. 755 is going to be a 740 to 839 deep fly by Jason Giambi. So Jason Giambi against a right-hander's got excellent power. I'm liking this already. Okay. Whew. Here we go. Here we go. Deep fly location. We roll 1 die. Jason Giambi is an LP against right-handers. And that is a 5 for LP. 5 is RC, right center. So for right center, he needs a 14 for distance. 14 for distance. And he's got exceptional power. I'm going to slide this chart over so everyone can see what we're doing here. So first thing we're going to do is find the location. He's an LP. We rolled a, what did we roll? We rolled a 5. So 5 is right center. So I went to right center, and then we're going to compare that result to our distance needed. Right center is a 14. So we need a 14. He's got exceptional power. So 14, we need 60 or higher. 60 or higher will give us a 14 result. Unfortunately for us, we only rolled a 37. 37 gives us a 9. So 35 to 39. So not high enough as Jason Giambi flies deep to right center field. And making the catch out there, F8 center fielder Juan Encarnacion for the second out. Brings up Jaha, DHing again. As his defense, I guess, is not very good. Well, he can only DH anyways. So that is a 3-3-4 against the right-hander. 3-34 is a strikeout. So, unfortunately for us, we had a man on board, no runs, no hits, no errors, and after one complete, we got scoreless ball game here in Oakland. Quite exciting, though. All right, that brings up Tony Clark. If we keep him from getting any hits today, I would be very happy because he's really done a number on us. He's batting left-handed today. 288 against the right-hander. Against right-hander, 288. Oh, he just missed a home run. 287 is a home run. 288 is a walk. So I guess we'll give him a walk. Much better than a home run. That is for sure. And he's not going anywhere. So that brings up Damon Easley. Damon Easley. Omar Alvarez. The windup in the pitch. Here it comes. 548 against the right-hander. 548 is outfield range check. Outfield range check. So first is he's an RP. So we got to find out where it went. He's an RP 87. That's down the line, left field. Down the line, left field. Our left fielder, Ben Gravier, has got a range of G. F is average, so he's just not quite average. Down the line, and he's a G. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, 96. That's probably not good. Down the line, and G is 49 to 99 into the corner. So into the corner reads, line drive stays fair and rolls all the way to the corner. Batter is safe at second with a double. May attempt to stretch it into a triple if ball is hit to right field and base running is 3 or higher. He is 3 or higher. Where did he hit it again? He hit it to he hit it down the line. He's an RP. I'm trying to remember what he rolled. RP down the line. He hit it in the left field. So he didn't hit it in the right field, he hit it in the left field. So it's a double. It's a double. And we have a runner on first. And he's going first to third and stopping at third. Second base. So a hit. That's not good. So runners in second and third. Nobody out. And here we go again. Come on, guys. We need to get some outs. We are going to play. Everyone's playing in. Playing in. Let's see if that matters. 739 against the lefty. 739. That's going to be a single. into center field. 739. Single into center field, and it's an odd number. So we're going to have to look at the chart to see. All right, it was a 739. It is a GCF. GCF. I'll just slide this over so you guys can see. So on even, you look up here. On an odd, you're going to look at the chart down here. So on the chart down below, it's a single GCF. We got a grass. If you got a 2-7 run, let's see who is on third is going to score. Second base is Damon Easley. He's got a range. He's got a speed. Let's slide that over. Damon Easley's got a speed of 3, so 2-7 he's going to score as well. So on the single, 2 RBIs coming home on the single. So 3 hits in a row. That is not good. And another hit. Oops. First base. All right, that brings up Juan Encarnacion. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's already got 4 strikes against his rating there. He's got an 8 rating. Normally it's a 7, but because it's cool conditions today. 271 against the right-hander. 270. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is another. Oh my gosh. It's another single. 271. What's Robert Fick's speed? He's at run, 2 run. Okay, I do need to keep that. Okay. So on the single, it's an odd number again. So runner at first, Robert Fick has got, let's see, where was it at? 271 again. 271. So it's a single into LRF. So 1-7, runner on first. Slide that over. So first a single in LRF. If it's 1-7, runner on first, you have go 1 base, and then you can have a choice of moving on or not. With no one out, no. They're just going to play it safe, I think. Going to second. And Detroit is pounding. Steve Conrad, hello. Thanks for joining us. Detroit is pounding once again. Oakland pitching. Oh my gosh. That is a walk, a double, a single, and a single. This should actually be S1. Let's keep everything standard. There we go. And going to second and stopping with nobody out, Devian Cruz against Omar Alvarez. Let's see if we can get an out. 0-26 against the righty. 0-26. Error check. Let's see if we cannot get an error. That would be awesome. All right, so it's a 6, so that's going to be the shortstop. Shortstop is, of course, Tejada. He's got an error of 8. They rolled a 14 on the 8 column for the shortstop. And a 14. So easy grounder fielded, but throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. 1 base error. Oh my gosh. So that's going to be an E6 to first. You're going to go to third on the error. And you are going to second on the error. Oop. Just a second, please. We don't need any more. So that puts bases loaded, still no one out, and 2 runs already in. And the bullpen is busy for Oakland already. Oh my gosh. He's got a Normal is 7, but because of cool weather conditions we roll for, he's an 8. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't count error, only count hits. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walk counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he might not be around much longer if things continue. All right, so I think Oakland's going to be happy when Detroit leaves town. Brings up the top of the order, still no one out. Bases loaded. Defense is going to play back, giving up the run for an out, hopefully. That would be nice. All right, so it's a 901 against the lefty. He walked him. 901 is a walk. And you're going to first. Congratulations. I hate it. Hate how it does that. Okay, well, walking home for the third run. I'm going to just stretch this out. Going to third. And going to second. Still no one out. Another run in. It's not looking good. Not looking good for the hometown heroes here. Their pitching has been really rocky here in the beginning of the season. Well, let's see how it goes. 178 against the right-hander. 178. It's a hard ground ball hit to short. Hard ground ball hit to short, and hard ground balls are double play. So double play. What do we have? Bases loaded still. First, second. He should actually just be on third. I think the computer copied that one. Yes. So he's coming home on the play, I believe. Let's check the double bases loaded. Double play, runner out at second, batter out at first. All others advance a base. If the infield's playing in, you got to roll on a chart, blah, blah, blah. They weren't playing in, they were playing back. Okay, good. So, he hit into the 6-4-3 double play star. So he's out. He's out at second. Thank you. Scoring on the double play is going to be Encarnacion, and he's going to move up to third. So runner third. Two-way, though. Thank God. And another run across. 950 against the lefty. 950 is a hard grounder to second. That's going to be a G4 to end this merciless inning. Okay, so they have 3 hits and scored 4 runs. So they're up to 4-4. Scored 4 runs on only 3 hits. 1 error on the play and 2 walks. Didn't help much, I'll tell you that. All right, well, plenty of time to come back at least. Plenty of time for a comeback. All right. That brings up Matt Stairs versus Brian Moeller here. And the windup in the pitch, here it comes. 953 against the lefty. 953 is going to be a hard ground ball. Hit to second. Scooped up by Easley. Throws it over to Clark. It's a G4. 1 away. Ben Gravier. Another lefty. And it is a 962 against the lefty. It's the same result. G4 Let's try something different, guys. Hello. Ramon Hernandez, righty on righty. 594 against the right-hander. 594. It's going to be an infielder range check. He is an RP. So on the RP, we're going to find out where it was hit. That's a 54. That is going to be a slow roller to short. Slow roller to short. Shortstop for Detroit is Damian Cruz. He's got an error rating of 10. Oh my gosh. This is going to be an out for sure. Oh, 0-6, maybe not. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a range check. Thank God. Range check is only a G, so that's better. G check, G, and we rolled a 0-6. Rolled a 0-6 on the slow roller. And 0-8 is close play. So here's what we got. So we got a slow roller. He's a G, so 0-8. We rolled a 6, so it's a close play. Close play's got its own little thing. So empty, second and third, hit and run play, roll one die. All right. If the number is greater than or equal to the batter's base running, throw is just in time. Batter's out at first. If the number is less than the base runner, batter beats out the infield single. Blah blah blah. All right. Well, there we go. One die. Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? It is Ramon. He's got a run rating of 0. Guess we're not getting out. Rolled a 6. So that's just going to be a close play made by the shortstop. That's a G6 out. We are getting hosed. Telling you. D up. Dean Palmer. Omar Alvarez, but there is activity in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's already at 6. 2 more, and he'll be up to his 8. 504. That's going to be a park check against a right-hander. Park check. That's this right here. It's a 75. It's going to be a high fly ball to center field. And it's going to be an F8 out. Yay. Tony Clark is up. He walked in the second inning. Scored a run. 213 against the right-hander. Oh my gosh, what are you doing to me? These 200 numbers on Tony Clark's thing are bad. Don't roll a 200 every time he gets a hit or a home run or a triple or something. Don't roll a 200 number for Tony Clark. It's as simple as that. Don't do it. Damian Easley. Maybe he'll hit into a double play. We can get out of this inning. That would be like awesome. 159. 159 is going to be a hard ground ball to second. That is everyone's favorite 4-6-3 double play. Ooh. So one more hit, but no runs. So they're quite easy to figure out once you analyze the charts and stuff. Hard ground balls, because they're hit so hard and fast, result is always going to be a double play. When you have the routine grounders, it's basically going to be a fielder's choice, run around to second, batter is safe. And then the slow grounders, you're going to be doing checking the runner on first to see if he's fast enough to make it in time or not. So that's how you know the difference between the hard ground balls and the soft ground balls and the routine ground balls. All right, well, anyways, we are out of that inning. Thank God. Good job, fellas. Good for us. See if we can get a couple runs back. Eric Chavez is up. Chavez. We've got a bunch of lefties in our lineup today against the starting pitcher. 221. It's going to be a hard grounder to second. And Brian Moeller is getting a bunch of ground outs. Miguel Tejada falls all the way to the 9th spot in the batting lineup today. 307 against the righty. 307. Oh, he just missed a home run. Oh no, that's a HB. That's hit by pitch. But 307 still is a walk. We will take anything we can get at this point. Tejada with the walk. And I should be putting these. Actually, copy, paste, as we are in the 3rd inning. There we go. All right, brings back up Rich Becker. You put Chavez reading in the 2 column. Yep, I just saw that, my friend. Thank you for pointing that out, though. I just saw that. Thank you. Somebody's on top of it. Certainly not the A's. Come on now. Becker struck out in the 1st. 708 against the lefty. 708. That's going to be a double into center field. It is an even number on the double. What does that give us? Runner on 2nd and 3rd, score runner on 1st. We're going to see below. Tejada's run is a 2. This was a 708. That was an RCF. So rating of 3 to 7 he scores. A rating of 2 down to -2. It's 2 bases and choice whether or not he wants to score. Do we risk it? Let's see. He's got a 708 was a center fielder. Center fielder's arm. Where is he? He's a +1. He's a 2-run. +1 would be a 3. 3. Or do we just take 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out? All right. I think we're just going to take this double. And you're going to go to 3rd. And we're just going to hold him up. Hold him up. Hold him up. All right, Frank Mancino. Come on, Frank. One big swing, and you can make this game more interesting. I'm telling you. Let's go. Brian Moeller. Wind up in the pitch. Here it comes. 470 against the right-hander. 470 is a double. A double into left field. Double into left field. That's an LFL. LFL. L? F? L. Left center field, right center field. I'm just looking on our little trusty LFL. Okay, there we go. So 2 to 7 ratings will be able to 2 to 7. You have your choice because it's hit the left field. I see the difference. So on the double, we know Miguel Tejada is going to score. Yay. Oh, that's not Tejada. We know he's going to score. The question is, what do we do here? He's at 2nd. He's got a run rating of 2. It's going into left field. Left fielder is Bobby Hugginson. He's a -2 thrower. So we're not going to risk it, not with only 1 out. So another double. Two base banger. Runners on 2nd and 3rd score. Okay, yeah, I guess the only difference. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. I was probably just not thinking. The only The only person we have to worry about is the guy in first to see if he stops at third or not. So 2 runs in on the double by Frank Menancino. Go, Frankie. All right, and that cuts the lead in half right there. That brings up Giambi. Runners still at second. Only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And this 3rd inning has been a good one for the A's. 662 against the left-handers. 662 is going to be a soft grounder. Soft grounder to short. Soft grounder to short. Let's see what happens on the soft grounder. We have a runner at second. Soft grounder, or I guess I keep calling them soft grounders, but they're really technically called slow grounders. So the slow grounder, we have a runner in second, batter out of first, runner to third. All right, so you go to third at least on the play. And then you are a G6 out. So that's a second out. That brings up Jaha. Runner at third. So a pass ball or something crazy like that could score a run. Let's see what happens. 223 against the right-hander. 223 is a walk. So a walk to first. Runners at the corners. Runners at the corners for Matt Stairs. 2-way here. Hang on a second. What's this? Oh my gosh. He's not going anywhere. Okay. Defense is not holding him on. 640 against the lefty. 640. Oh, that's a single. 640 is a single into left center field. Single into left center field. It is an even number, which means runners on first and second score. I'm sorry, second and third score. That's a single into left center field. So scoring on the play. And runners on first. Let's see here. Runner at first. On an even result, if the runner has a 2 or greater. No, that's the wrong chart. Hang on. Here we go. Even on a single. Runner in second and third score. Runner on first to second and may try for third if it went into center field or right field and his rating is 3 or higher. So neither of those happens, so he's just going to second on the single. So runners at first and second. Another run in, though. Matt Stairs with the big hit. That's awesome. Let's get these. It's a walk. That's a single. So we've got a few hits going on now. All right, Ben Gravier here. So Moeller's got a fatigue rating of 9. He's given up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already. So both of these pitchers getting shellacked here. It's an 0.45 against the right-hander. That's an error check. Let's check the error rating. What we don't want to do is hit it to the 10s. We want to hit it to like third base would be awesome because he makes lots of errors. Or a 5 or a 7 and 8s are not helpful. We definitely don't want to hit it to the 10s, so let's hit it to Dean Palmer at third base. That's an 8. That's going to be his center field. That is Encarnacion. He's got an error rating of 70 and rolled a 67. So error of 7 on the outfield. Rolled a 67. That is a P result. That's a pop out. Pop out to center field to end the inning. But the hometown crowd gives them a big hand as they score. Oops, this should be an explanation point. They score 1, 2, 3 runs on 3 hits. Congratulations, guys. Excellent. Well done. And the comeback is started here. Now, if Omar Alvarez can just keep him down, get another good inning under his belt. It's a slugfest, says Steve Conrad. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping we can shut him down a little bit today. We had one bad inning. Let's just hope we don't have another one. Robert Fick, who singled in the second inning, DH'd a 732 against the lefty. Oh my gosh, look at this. Another single. Great. All these numbers, and you have to roll a single every stinking dime. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So normally he's a 7. We rolled for weather conditions, which were cool. Extends all the pitcher's fatigues by 1. So he's an 8. So he's now officially tired. So that's it for Alvarez. His day is cut short here at Network Associates. And we're going to be bringing in, let's see, there he is, left-hander, coming in, Mike Magnetti. He's coming in only the 4th inning. All right, so that brings up Edward Encarnacion. All right, let's get an out or something. Let's double play something good. 603 against the right-hander. 603. It's going to be an infield range check. 603, right? Yeah, okay. Infield range check. Infield range check. Let's find out who and where. That's a 53. He's an RP against left-handers. RP 53. RP of 53 is a slow roller to short. So we just had one of these a little bit ago. Slow roller to short. Our shortstop is, of course, Tejada. He's got a range of E. And we rolled a 62 slow roller E. 62. God damn it. 60 to 98. Not in time. Fielder charges the hopper, but bobbles the ball and throw is not in time. Batter safe at first with an infield single. So good for you, single. Another hit. And you're going to second on the play. And I'm also going to put down, you came in the 4th inning, and your first batter was number 8. There we go. So this way, I don't have to color code him. I could just know. He came in the 4th inning, and his first batter was number 8, which happened to be Encarnacion. That is another single, back-to-back singles. Runners at first and second, no one out. Oh, my gosh. Where have we heard this before? Like just 2 innings ago. Devian Cruz, error on the shortstop the 1st inning. 620 against the right-hander. 920. Where did I learn how to read? 920. That's going to be a single into center field. Grounder into center field, single. And it's even, which means the runner on 3rd and 2nd can score. And he will go to Jesus Christ, we got to get some outs. This is crazy. All right, on the single, we had a runner on. It was a 920 GCF. So runner on 2nd scores. Oh, wait, it's an even number. There we go. Runner on 1st to 2nd, and may try for 3rd if he's got a run rating of 3 or higher. Encarnacion actually does, and it was hit. He could go for it. It goes to third. It was hit to center field. Center fielder is Becker, who's a throw of 0. So we'd have a 3-run rating. There are only no outs. Yeah, well, he'll just stop at second then. No sense in, with no outs, might as well just stop on the single. Brings up the top of the lineup. Oh my gosh. This is a slugfest. That's a back-to-back singles again. 3 in a row, just like they did in the second inning. I'm so glad we don't have to play Detroit for a while. Louis Polanyi, where are we? Polanyi is up. Single, single, single. Come on, Mike. Get with the program. 541 against the lefty. We're over on this side. 541. That's an outfield range check. Let's see. All right, let's find out. He's an LP against left-handers. That's a 40 LP. 40 is in the gap, right center field, right fielder. We're looking at the right fielder at this point. Right fielder, Matt Stairs. He's a range of E. Rolled a 40. E in the gap, and he's a. What did I say he was? He's an E. 0 to 59, diving catch. Now I like to hear that. Fielder makes a fantastic diving catch. Runner on third may attempt to score by going to the coach's chance. All other runners hold. There is only runners at first and second, so a great play by the right fielder, Matt Stairs. Saves a run at least. Thank God. Defense plays back, hoping to get the double play and get out of this with only 1 run. That would be amazing. Brad Osmus is up. 8-2-0 against the righty. 8-2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 806 to 857 is a single. Great. And runner on second is going to score because it's an even number. We don't need to roll anything. Davian Cruz can't go to third. He's going to stop at second. So runners at second and third. I'm sorry, first and second again. Another hit. Bobby Higginson. .380. Hello. Against the lefty, 380 is a strikeout. Oh, thank God. Strikeout. Another hit there. So runner still at first and second. Dean Palmer up to the plate. 479 against the lefty. 479 is going to be a high fly ball to center field. Doesn't matter. It's an out. That's what we were looking for. So they gave up 4 more hits, which brings them up to 9 and 2 runs. So they get the 2 runs right back. Oh, I guess Oakland scored 3 runs. So they get 2 of the 3 runs back in the top of the 4th inning. This American League stuff is crazy. I mean, I'm a National League guy. I'm used to managing the game, not just crushing it out of the ballpark. Holy cow. All right, who's up? Who's up? That should be Ramon Hernandez should be up. .236 against the righty. .236. High fly to left field. How come ours are like high fly to left field out? Where are our like singles? Eric Chavez against the right-hander. 086 park check. Come on, give us something good. That's a 59. That's a high fly to center field for two-way. Tejada. .058 error check. All right. Not to right field and not to shortstop. That's a 1, so it's on the pitcher, actually. Pitcher error. Oh, he's a 10 rating, too. God damn it. 26, pitcher, 26, HG. It's the last out, so it doesn't matter. Otherwise, it would have been a double play. Can you believe this? Oh my gosh, that's going to be a G1 out. Oh, you forgot the out. Thank you. It's a 1-2-3 inning, and no runs, no hits, no errors. I don't know why we always do that. That brings up Tony Clark. A walk and a single. .149 against the lefty. 149. High ground ball hit to short, and I can't believe it. We actually got him out. G6. Damian Easley. 174 against the lefty. 174 is going to be a single in the right field. Easley's pretty good stealer, but 3 runs up, 1 out. No sense in risking it. Let Robert Fick hit. He's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Doesn't get much better than that. 790 against the 790. 790 is soft grounder to short. All right, so we have to look at his rating. It is a 3, so he makes it. He's fast enough. You have to have 2 or higher run rating, and then the batter is out at first. You make it to second, so it's 790. Shortstop. So it's going to be a G6 out. Only plays at first and going to second on the play. So runner second. Two-way for Edward Encarnacion. He is also 2 for 2. Getting him out would be super cool, guys. He's a right-hander, 635. That's going to be a soft grounder to short. Doesn't matter. Third out, G6. I will take it. Give up 1 more hit, but no runs. I will absolutely take... Oops. No runs. Anytime we can give up no runs. Need to leave, says Stephen Conrad. Oh. Well, after 4.5 complete, it's not over yet. Not over yet. We got the top of the lineup coming up. Moeller, once you give it like 1 more hit, he's out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's given up 6. Actually, he's got like a couple more hits, so he can stay in. We need to get a couple hits off him. Rich Becker, you could start off with a hit. That would be like so cool. Let's do it. 720 against the left-hander. 720. Hey, look at that. That's a double to start things off. Hey, I'm liking that. Second base. And give yourself a yellow. Frank Menachino with a double and a walk. Frank Menachino. .024 against the right-hander. 24 is an error check. Let's see who it's on. Detroit's got some pretty good defense, although They did have an error in the last game. Position number 5 says third base. That is actually our best shot of getting an error. Is he's only got a 1 error rating. He rolled an 82. Third base 1, and we rolled a what? 82. Grounder scoots under the fielder's glove and into short left field. Note number 4. Note number 4 says batter safe at first on error. 1 plus choice for any runner for a runner on second base. We do have a runner on second base. With no one out, does he even think about going? I think he'll just stop at third. Oops. Let's see. He's got a run rating of 2. It went into... Where'd it go? It was a third baseman. He's got a rating of 1. It's a grounder scoots under field gloves and goes into short left field. So it was a left fielder, Higginson, which gives us a -2 because he's a really good thrower. We got a run of 2, so we'd be down to 0. Yeah, there's no sense in. I mean, if I had like a. Yeah, see you later, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see if yeah, he doesn't have a. Oh, that's an error on them. I need to put that down. There we go. All right, so we got runners at the corners with no one out. So we'll just take that. Due up, Jason Giambi. Come on, Jason. 803 against the lefty. 803 is a deep fly. Oh, this is his second shot at a home run. This is his second shot at a home run against right-handers. He's got exceptional power. We got to find out where it was hit. All right, roll the dice. It was hit to position 4. He's an LP. Right field. Right field again. So he needs a 12. He rolled a 43 with exceptional power. 43 is a 10. Just missed a home run. Just missed a home run. So the center fielder fields the ball on the right center field. We had a 4 LP, which is was just a right field. So in right field, Luis Clonia. Tagging up on the play and coming home from third, though, is Becker. So you got a F9, deep F9 actually, and that'll be it. So RBI for Giambi. Jaha, runner at first still, 1 away. Got one of those runs back. 072 against the right-hander. So it's a 72. That's a liner to short. That's going to be an L6 out. And Matt Stairs singled his last time up in the third inning. Still runner at first. 385 against the righty. 385 is a strikeout. So looked very promising. Looked very promising, but only 1 run after all that and 1 hit. So they're up to 4 hits now. An error on the play. So that's 1 error apiece. And going into the sixth inning, it is now 6-4 Detroit. And I think Mike Day is done. Goodbye, Mikey. Let's see, who are we going to be bringing in? We're bringing in Scott Service here. Insert. He's coming in the sixth inning, and he'll be facing off against the number 9 hitter to begin with. Okay. So Scott Service coming in to face off against Damian Cruz. Since we got a couple righties coming up, now would be a good time to make the switch, right? All right. Here we go. Scott Service, Devian Cruz. Cruz is 2 for, well, you got reached on an error and reached on a single, so 254 against the righty. Oh my gosh, here we go again. 254. It's a single. Oh, wrong one. S1 over. Oh, S1. And that brings up Luis Polonia. Ah, God damn it. Gosh. This spot, not this one. All right. Luis Polonia. Let's see what he rolls. 170. Oh my gosh. Here we go. That is a single. .176. He's only got a rating of 1, so he's not going to second. But back-to-back singles, the things start things off here in the sixth inning. How about an out, guys? Hey, how about an out? 771 against the right. 771 is a deep fly. 771 deep fly. That's almost better than getting a double, because at least we got a chance of him not hitting it out. So Brad Osmus against right-handers, he's got poor power. All right, so let's see what happens with the ball. Brad Osmus. 3 is he's an RP. RP of 3. It's going to left field. He rolled a 79, poor power 79, gives him a 1. So that's going to be an F7 out. Yeah, like I was saying, that's almost the best result we could get off of his card. Or off of this, when you get down here in the bottom, obviously a strikeout would be better, but still. All right, well, one away as Osmus doesn't have enough power to send it out. Left field, he only needed 11, but he had only a 1. 824 against the left-hander. 824 is a strikeout. So it's not over yet. As Scott Service starting to buckle down now after giving up a quick couple singles. 152 against the righty. 152 is going to be a single into left field. And it's an even number, so runner on second scores. Single, you're coming home on the play. Get that run back. And you got a run of 4. It was hit to 152. 152 is hit to left field, so you can't advance. You're going to just second base. Sorry, Charlie. Tony Clark's up. Another run in. Get that run back that they gave up in the bottom of the 5th inning. We got runners at first and second, 2 away. 695 against the. He's going to be switch innings, so it'll be left. 690. Another single. 679 to 734. That is a lot of damn numbers. He gives up a single into center field. It's an odd number, so we got to look at the chart. This is what slows down the game, is when they keep getting all these freaking hits. GCF. All right, on grass, speed 2 to 7 from second base scores. So from this is yeah, because it was an odd number, right? So on second base, he's got a speed of 4, so he comes flying in no problem. First baseman, he has a run rating of 2, so he can go on base and choice. Does he want to try and go to third? It went into center field, which is a 0 rating. He's going to say, what the hell? He's going to try it. I'll slide this over. There are 2 outs, so with 2 outs, add 1, so he's let's calculate his run rating. It's a 2, a 0, and a +1, so he's a 3. What the hell? Let's see what happens. Going first to third. Rolls a 51 on the 3, and safe plus. Throw is late, runners safe, batter, and all runners can advance a base. Great. All right, so going on the play to third, center fielder tries to throw him out, Rich Becker, and in that case, the throw was not in time, but running from first to second on the throw was Dean Palmer. That brings up Tony Clark. 2 away, runners at second and third, 1 run already in. We need a big out, please. 534. That's a wild pitch and a pass ball. He is a rare, and we know our catcher is excellent. So rare excellent should be a good result for us. Let's see. It's a 91, so that's blocked. So re-roll. Tony Clark versus Scott Service. 268. That's a home run by Tony Clark. 268. We can try to rob him. We got to roll high. Let's see. Come on. Roll really high, and then we got to hope it goes to the right spot. 64 is not high enough, so it's a home run by Tony Clark. That is at least his second that I know of that I can remember in the series. And that's going to score. How many runs is that going to fucking score? Just, oh, there we go. 3-run home run. That's great. So now they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more runs. Next time we should just intentionally walk him. We only got him out like twice this whole series. 834 against the right-hander. 834. That's a deep fly. Deep fly by Damon Easley. He's got average power. Let's bring that chart up again to find out where it goes. He is an RP. 8 RP is, it's going to center field. So that's good because he needs at least a 16. He rolls a 12. He's got average power. He rolled a 12. That gives him a -5. He needs a distance of 16. And he rolled a -5. He rolled the lowest he can actually roll. When you're average, 0 to 18. So to get a 16, he would have to roll 82 or higher there as an average hitter. So good for us, bad for him. It's in a F8 to center field. Deep to center field, but not deep enough. 1, 2, 3, 4 runs and 4 hits. This is almost getting out of control. Almost getting out of control. They scored 10 runs yesterday. In the first game of the series, they scored, I think, at least 9. And now this game, they scored at least 10. Holy crap. I think there's something wrong with their cards. I do. I think there is. Because, man, they are just like... All right, Ben Gravier. Let's see. We're in the 6th inning. They can still score probably another 4 runs before the end of the game. 224 against the right-hander. 2-2-4. See, I mean, ours is just like grounder to second, grounder to second, grounder to short. This one is, what did I say it was? 224. Hard ground ball hits a second. That's just simple G4. Ramon Hernandez. I think there's something wrong with their cards. 54, that's an error check. All right, who's it on? Position 5. Oh, good, the third baseman again. And we rolled a 0-4 on the third baseman. He's a 1. Grounder, fielded cleanly, but wild throw gets away from first base. 2-base error. So it is another G5 to second base. S2. No. D2. There we go. Go back. Go back. So G5 to second base. We'll take it any way we can get it at this point. Any way we can get it, my friends. We will get on Chavez 0 for 2 on the day. 7-15 against the left-hander. 7-1-5. That's going to be a double, and that's going to score a run. Chavez with the double. And that's going to be it for Moeller, I believe. Is that? It's only 1 run. Runner on second. Nah, they'll leave him in there, I guess. Actually, can they leave him in there? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So actually, they could leave him in there, so he will stay. Might as well. He's got a 6-run cushion, 5-run cushion actually. 427 against the right-hander. 427. 427 is a double. So back to back. That might be it actually now, because that is another run in, and you are in as well. And another hit, so that will be it for Brian Moeller. Brian Moeller's day is finally done. All right, we're going to be bringing in Willie Boyd. Insert. He's coming in the 6th inning. And he's going to be facing off against position number 1. Okay. So runner in second, still only one out. Willie Blair against Rich Becker. .654 against the left-hander. .654 is a single, and it's single, and it's an even. So it's going from second is going to be Tejada on the S1. And another hit. That's good. But coming in on the play, Becker with the big RBI. That's 2 runs. They could make things interesting if they got a couple more here. Frank Menachino, a walk, a double, and an error to get aboard. 9-1-0 against the right-hander. 9-1-0. 9-1-0. Damn, strike him out. Oop, that's a strikeout. So 2-way for Jambi. Jambi is actually 0 for 3. Did get an RBI in the 5th on his sacrifice fly there. 162 against the right-hander. He just missed a home run. 165 is what he needed. 162 is a high fly to right. That's not high and far enough. And that's going to be 3 hits, so they're up to 7 and 3 runs. It's bad when you score 3 runs when they score 4. We actually lost out that inning. So Easley is last batter there. He's got service. He will stay in, hopefully, to do something. Whew. All right. That brings up Robert Fick, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. 379 against the right-hander. 379 is a strikeout. Thank Lord. There we go. 1 away. Encarnacion is 2 for 3 today. 077 is a liner to third. We will take that. L3. Damian Cruz, who is 2 for 2 and also got on with by an error. 134. And oh my God, is this a 1-2-3 inning? I don't believe it. That is a hard grounder to third. So G5. This should also be an L5, not an L3. There we go. And no runs, no hits, no errors. And actually, only down 3 runs. As much as I've been complaining, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. Although, now that I said that, we'll see what happens. Come on, Oakland. All right, due up. Jaha against Willie Blair, the DH. 971 against the right-hander. 971 is going to be a hard grounder to short. That's going to be a G6. Matt Stairs. 145 against the righty. That's going to be a single. Ben Gravier. 240. Hard grounder to second. Damn, that's a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Just like that, we're into top of the lineup. Unfortunately, couldn't put anything together there, could we? Polonia, 1 for 4, actually. It seems like he's been on every time, but not true. He's only been on once. 488 against the right-hander. That's going to be a pop up to second. Pop up to second. Second is actually 4, not P4. So 1 away. Brad Osmus. 2 for 4 with 2 singles. 636 against the right-hander. 636 is exactly what he needed to get a single. So single for Osmus. He's got some good run rating, but there's no sense in putting the pressure on. Being up 3 runs. 935 against the lefty. 935 is a walk. And that puts him, oops, that's 1 and then the 2. That puts him on second. Runners at first and second. .340 against the right-hander. 340 is a strikeout. I'm nervous about looking at these cards. I mean, literally in my stomach, every time I have to look at their card, I'm like, oh no, oh no. Come on, get out of this inning. Get us into the bottom of the 8th. 332. Make sure I got the right card. Oh no, it's Tony Clark. 332, and that is a walk. To walk the bases loaded. They might have done that intentionally. I almost thought about doing it intentionally. Wait a minute. You go to second on the play, and you go to third. Damon Easley with bases loaded. Scott Service. Come on, Scott. This is it. We got to get this out, buddy. Please. 708 against the right-hander. It's a deep fly. Nope, 708. Sorry. 708 is going to be a double. Oh, my gosh. I think there's something wrong with it. I swear. All right. That's a double. That's going to score 2 runs. Damn it. You go home, and you go home, and you go to third. And another hit. Scott Service's day is done. Looks like they're going to bring Jeff Tam in again because they haven't brought him in yesterday for an inning. So give him some more work. Jeff Tam is coming in the, what inning are we in? We're in the 8th inning. He's going to be facing off against hitter number 7 first. Okay. So Robert Fick against Jeff Tam. Come on, Tam. Runners at second and third. 0-0-3. That's going to be a rare play. Let's roll on the rare play charts. 688 with runners on. Men on base 688. So grounder to third. It makes an easy throw to first for the out. Yep, that's all I need to read. I don't need to read the rest of it. So it's just going to be a G5. G5 out. because that's the end of the third out. But for those of you who are interested, I will read the rest of it. Still grounder to third, it makes the easy throw to out for the first. Runners advance one base and have the option to advance an extra base by going the coach's choice. Note, if the infield is playing in, the slow grounder to third base is a SG. Okay, well, what do we have there? We have 2 more runs on 2 more hits. It's now 7-12 going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see, Willie Blair came in the 6th. So we're going to bring in Danny Patterson. And actually, let's look at our sheet here and see who they... Jim Poole. Do we have Jim Poole? We don't have Jim Poole. Why don't we not have Jim Poole? And they did bring in Danny Patterson. So we're going to bring in Danny Patterson. He's coming in the 8th inning, and he'll be facing off against batter number 7 first. Okay. Slide that over slightly. There, a little bit more. We'll save this again. All right. So, who do we got here? We got Ramon Hernandez, Adam Bernito, Bernito, Adam Bernero. Let's go with Adam Bernero. Sounds like a cool name. 004, which is another rare play. With runners, no, with no one on actually, so it's a different chart. 234. Batter swing, strike out swinging on pitch, but it sails over the catcher's head. Batter safe at first. Officially score it a wild pitch and a strikeout. So we will take it once again. We'll take it any way we can. Wild pitch to first. Wild pitch to first. And I think wild pitches, are those considered errors? I'm not sure about that actually. Are wild pitches considered errors? So Adam Bernero comes in a little hyped up, overthrows him, and getting to first on the wild pitch. Eric Chavez, and even though he struck out, doesn't matter. We don't. 921 against the lefty. 921 is a walk, so back-to-back walks. You're going to second, my friend. Runners at first and second for Tejada, who just missed a home run earlier. Against right-handers, he's got very good power. Miguel Tejada could make things interesting if he gets a hold of one here. 165 is a double. That is going to be a double, and it is an odd number, so we need to look. 165 is an LCF. Left center field, so you needed 3, or if you got 3 or more, you get a choice of running on the double. No, it's 165 is a single, right? No, it's a double. It is a double. Okay. Good for you. Good man. You get to second. You go to third. You go to third. Go back to him. You come home, and things are getting interesting here. As this game is not over yet. I refuse to let this game end with a loss. So runners at second and third, still no one out. And Adam Bernero not getting any help from his defense out there. Hang on, no pitch. We got a lefty, a righty, and a lefty. Maybe they bring in a lefty. Let's see. Do they have any? Let's just look and see who they have for lefties here. Oh, they don't have C.J. Jankowski's, but he's a starter. That's pretty much the only lefty they have. I wonder if the one guy I'm missing. We're gonna have to look for him. Hang on a second. We're gonna have to stop the game. Who is he? He's Jim Poole. So, 2001 pitchers. 2000. Well, that's Parks. God damn it. I need 2001 pitchers. There we go. I'm looking for fine Poole. Maybe I. Let me just check his spelling on his name. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Poole. Yeah. Poo. Let's go non-capitals. Maybe it makes a difference. Nope, didn't find a Jim Poole in there anywhere, so he doesn't have a card. Must not have been. So they don't have many lifters, I guess, is the thing. I was just trying to make sure that other guy wasn't a lefty. So they, I mean, against Rich Baker, they're just Becker. They're gonna have to just leave Adam Bernero out there. 260. That's a walk. And does that load the bases? God damn it. So first, second, and third. It does load the bases with one out for Frank Meninchino here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Frank Meninchino. They are not going to leave Adam in. Any manager in their right mind. Let's see, he's come in, he's thrown a wild pitch, he's walked a guy, he gave up a double, and now he's walked another guy. So no manager is going to leave him in there, right? Oop, did I put him in the wrong spot? Did I have the wrong card up there? Is that what it was? No, I think it was Danny Panderson. Yeah, it was Danny Panderson. Right. And I was looking for a lefty to see if we could match up against Rich Baker. So I must have, when I was flipping through the pitchers, I must have went back to the wrong guy. But I think we're okay. So, Meninchino walks. That brings up Giambi against Patterson. Do you want to keep Patterson out there? Or oops, wrong. Do you want to bring in Dave Malacky? They're going to bring in Dave Malacky. They're not going to keep out the guy who just did all that bad stuff, right? So they're going to have to try something different. Dave Mlicki. He is also coming in the eighth inning, and he's going to be facing off against player number 3. Yeah, he wild pitched, he walked, he gave up a double and then another walk. So bases loaded for Jason Giambi. Dave Malacky's coming in. Big spot of the game here. We're in the bottom of the eighth inning. And it's a 978 against the left-hander. 978. And that falls in that category. Walked in a run. So he walks in a run. So going second to third, you go to second, and you go home. So one run is in, still bases loaded for Jaha. But they might be pulling Jaha, that is for sure. Jaha is not good against right-handers. And they're making the pull right now. Insert. Yeah, Jaha is 0 for 4 anyways. So he's coming in, and look at who's coming in. Jeremy. Oh, God damn it. Jeremy Giambi. And he's going to play DH. And he's coming in the 8th inning. Actually, he's going to be a pinch hitter. But he will probably stay in as the DH when his turn comes back up around. So, Jeremy, I need to get his card. Where are we? We are Oakland batters. Jeremy, we're going to copy you in there. Jeremy, you're going to position number 4, my friend. Come on, Jeremy, you. There you go. So I actually have to close that. I can get rid of his card because he's out, and then we can bring this back up. There we go. There's Jeremy Giambi. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. Jeremy Giambi here. Bases loaded, still 1 run in. No, 2 runs in already. Bases loaded for Jeremy Giambi. He's also a lefty, which is good. 738 against the lefty, 738. High fly to left. High fly to left. Let's see what happens to the guy on third on the high fly. He can go to the coach's choice. He's a 2. Went to left field. He's a -2. Nope. That is only the first out. So that's an F7, and no one goes. All right, brings up Matt Stairs. I guess there's nothing we can do about that. Base is still loaded on 1 out. Defense back. Defense is back, trying for the double play to get out of this. 17 is going to be an error check. Error check on Detroit. We could use an error. That is great. 4 is second base. Second baseman, Damon Easley. Oh, he's a 10. That is not good. We rolled the 13 too. 11 to 14. Bouncer skips through second baseman legs and into right field. Look at that. Only 11 to 14. We rolled a 13. Wow. Once the chances we get that error, and we do, and everyone moves up a base on the error. What a big error that is. That is an E4. He's going to first. Coming home on the error. Home. You're going to third. You're going to second. Still bases loaded. 3 runs are in. Makes it 12-10. Oops. I kind of screwed this up. Let's just... This one needs to be in this spot. This one needs to be in that spot. This one can be cleared out. There we go. All right, that brings up Ben Gravere, the 9th hitter of the inning. Still bases loaded. All right, come on down. .945 against the lefty. .940. Oh, it's a strikeout. Too darn bad. That is going to be a K for the. Is that the only the second out of the inning? All right, Ramon Hernandez, who started this all off with a strikeout wild pitch to first base. Let's see. Can we get another run or two in? That would be awesome, please. 94 against the right-hander. 94 is a park check. Not a good chance here at Oakland. Not a good chance. 80 is a high fly ball to center field for the out. I'm going to put a slash in there. His second at bat, and he ended up getting what, a F8. And we'll actually make his thing a little bit bigger since he actually batted twice. All right, so look at that. We scored 1, 2, 3 runs on 1 hit. We had a walk, a wild pitch, an error, and 2 more walks. We had 3 walks, a wild pitch, and an error. Scored 3 runs on 1 measly hit. 3 runs. So it's going into the 9th inning. It's 12-10. Not out of this yet. We do need to get some outs, though. That would be super important here. Tam is going to try to get some outs against the right-handers. 783 is a 783. It's going to be a hard ground ball hit to short. So we will take a G6 out. Absolutely. Devin Cruz against Jeff Tam. Come on, Jeff. 454. That is going to be against the right-hander. A high fly to center. And 2 away. Luis Polonia, 1 out of 5 today with a single in the 6th. 672 against the lefties. Of course. 672 is going to be a single. All right, we'll give up a single, I guess. Another single. Brings up Brad Ausmus. 3 for 5 with 3 singles. It's an 80. He lined it to third base. We will take that inning absolutely. That is an L5 and no run. I'm sorry, 1 hit. Shoot, what did they have? I forgot. 16. Okay, so they're up to 17 hits and no runs, and we're within striking distance here. We are within striking distance. Let's just put it that way. Coming into pitch is, let's see, does Malecki stay out there is the question. Todd Jones has got the star. I think the guys with the star are the closers. So that's it. Todd Jones is coming in. Try to close this out. Okay. It's coming into the ninth. Facing off against... Who the hell is he calling in against? Who made the last out? Must have been Giambi made the last out? Ramon Hernandez's card is up. Well, let's look at this. 2-2. So he started the inning. Did we miss Tejada's at bat? Is that what happened? He started the inning. It went to him. Then he would have hit. Tejada. Then he flew out. Yeah, it would be Eric Chavez. Yep, it would be Chavez. I don't know why Tejada, I don't know what he did. Damn it. I don't know if we missed him. Or something happened when we were making all the changes sometimes. All right, well, can't go back now. Anyways, it is 12-10, bottom of 9. 2 runs is all we need to tie it. Eric Chavez is up first. He's ground ball, fly ball, a double, and a walk. He's up against Todd Jones here. 963 against the lefty. 963 is hard ground ball hit to second for the out. For the out. That's a G4. G4 like this would be better. Now it brings up Tejada. I'm not sure why we missed him last time. I have to review the 913 against the righty is 913. Hard ground ball hit to short. 2 ground balls. Oops. See, that's why I probably put him up there instead of down here. That was just a G6. All right. All right, Rich Becker, come on. You need to get a big hit. You are 4 out of 5 today. 3 doubles and a single on the day. Do they intentionally walk you, maybe? Ooh, good day. 688 against the lefty. 688. Another single. He is 5 out of 6. Go, buddy, go. Well, that brings up Frank Mancino. Frankie, 1 out of 2 today, with 2 walks and an error. Reached it on an error. So, tying run at the plate, Frank Mancino. 180 versus the right-hander. 180 is a home run. And Frank Mancino just tied this ball game up. There is a chance of a rob. Let's hope they don't roll high enough to rob us. It is a 90. We do need to look at the chart just to make sure. Just to make sure. I don't want to say that. We have the lowest height fence we have. 8, 15, 15, 8, 15, 15, 8. So the lowest we have is an 8. The minimum you can roll on that would to get a chance would be 94. They only rolled a 90. So that is a home run by Frank Mancino. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got us a tie ball game in the bottom of the ninth inning. Wow. Oh wait, you need to come home as well. Jason Jami could get our walk off at our first win of the season. Come on, Jason. Come on, Jason. 760 against the lefty. 760 is a strikeout. Strike him out. And that is the third out. So we were down to our last strike, and Frank Menancino hit it out. A 2-run shot. That's 2 runs on 2 hits. And after 9 complete, 2 runs on 2 hits. And after 9 complete, 2, we got us a 12-12 ball game. We got to insert another column here. This column is column number 10. And the game continues. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. All right, so you is our first extra inning game of the season. Can we make the comeback? At one point it was 10-4, and also at another point it was 12-7, and we've come all the way back to tie it up here. All right, great job by Frank Menancino. Unbelievable. All right, well, that means we now need to worry about our pitching situation. Bobby Higginson. Bobby Higginson. Does Jeff Tam stay in? Let's see. Higginson, Palmer, Clark. All right, they're going to leave Tam in there. Hang on a second. When did Tam come in? He came into the 8th inning, position number 7. So he's only faced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batters. He's only given up 1 single. So yeah, he'll stay in, see if he can get out of the 10th inning here. 136 against the... Jesus Christ, here we go. It's a single. And Higginson is a 10 stealer. He's going to try and get the jump right off the bat. All right. Jump chart. He only has 0. And Jeff Tam is very good at holding, so we got a shot at maybe not giving him the jump. He gets a jump, he's almost for sure going to get it. That is a 0-4. That should be interesting. A 0-4 is a pickoff holds. What does that mean? That means if the pitcher and the catcher have a pickoff rating greater than 0, or the pitcher or the catcher, pickoff of 2, Tam picks him off, and on trying to get a little aggressive, he's out on the pickoff. Out. We'll make that a PI, pickoff. PI. Pick. PIC. There we go. We'll just do PIC. So Bobby Higginson trying to get a little greedy, which, I mean, seriously, if he's got a 10 rating, he would get a +3 because Jeff Tam, he's good at, he's very good at holding him on, but slow delivery. So you get a +3 to his rating, and our catcher is a +1. So you get a +4. He'd be a 14 runner, and it only goes up to 13. So all he had to do was get the jump. But so I mean that's why he did it. All he had to do was get the jump, and he would almost for sure be on. It would be 8. If I rolled anything between 8 and 86, he's on with the stolen base. And if I rolled 87 and 99, he'd be on with a stolen base and an error. So as you can see here, if you had a 13, 8 to 86 is a stolen base, and stolen base and error. So the only way to get him out is roll one of these numbers at the top. Otherwise, he's for sure safe. That's what I'm saying. He had to go. Not that I was trying to get him out. I'm certainly not. All right, Dean Palmer versus Jeff Tam. Come on, Tam. 8-11 against the right-hander. 8-11, hard ground ball hit to short, and G6 out. 2 away. Oh my gosh, here it comes. Here he comes. Mr. Tony Clark, who is absolutely crushed this. You know what? We are going to intentionally walk him. Screw it. I said it before. I'm just doing it. Goodbye. I'm not even going to deal with him. If he gets a 2-run home run, that's fine. I would rather have that than. Look at him. I mean, he's walked. He's home run. We got him out on a G6. He singled and he walked. Look at the last game. He had 2 home runs. 354 against the righty. 354. That is a walk. So back-to-back walks. And now things are getting a little that's the wrong one. Now I'm a little more nervous. You're going to second. So runners at first and second for Robert Fick. All right, come on, Tam. 1 out, baby. 1 out is all we need. 337 is a strikeout. There you go. Good man. So 1 hit. They're up to 18 hits, but no runs. That is the important part. And I'm actually going to sit up in my chair now. See if we can get a little bit excited here. Come on, team. First win of the season is what we're going for, and this is a big one to overcome this obstacle of Detroit would be a huge psyche boost to our psyche. So who's up? Jeremy Jambi, not Jason. Jeremy is now up. He came in and pinched hit in the 8th inning. He's just going to stay in against Todd Jones. .895 against the lefty. .895 is a walk. So he walks Giambi. Giambi only got a steal of 0. He's not going anywhere. Now the question is Stairs. He's only a fair bunter. So the defense has decided, are you playing in or not? And are you holding the runner or not before I tell you what we're doing? So since he's only a fair bunter, they're going to hold the runner. They're not. Are they going to hold the runner on? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is the guy. Yeah, they're not going to worry about him. So if he wants to run, go ahead. Go for it, buddy. And then Matt Stairs. So is the defense playing in? He's only a fair bunter, so they're not going to play in. They're going to play back and go for the double play is what they're going to do. So, yeah, I'm just going to let Matt Stairs hit with the fair bunting. Hang on a second. Before I do that, let's look at the bunt chart. A fair result. How fair is he? Bunting fair. Nah, not with the fair. I mean, he's maybe got about I don't know. There's lots of results. You can get pop-ups. You can hit into a double play. We could try a hit and run. What's his hit and run rating? Hit and run. We're going to try a hit and run. Screw it. Let's do a hit and now. We got a very slow guy in first base. So if we fail in the hit and run, then he's got to steal. So we'll just swing away. Come on. 588. That's going to be an infield range check. He's an LP against a right-hander. LP of 57. Up the middle, second baseman. Range of second base, Damon Easley is a G. He's only average. Actually, he's a little bit less than average. F is average. A is the best, so G is just over F. So G and up the middle, that's a 32. G, 32. 9 to 39 is a no, that's in the hole. Where is up the middle? There he is. Lunge and grab. So let's see what a lunge and grab says, because we do have a runner on at first. Lunge and grab. Fielder makes lunge and grab in sharply hit ball. Off balance throw is just in time. Batter out at first. Runners advance one base. All right, so better than a sack actually. So it was a G4. Great play, great defense. But going to second on the play is Jeremy, and we need to know Jeremy's run. Oh, he runs a 1. Now we could put in a pinch runner. 1 is not what I wanted to see there. So 1 out, man on second. Ben is up. Do we pinch hit for him? No, I think Ben is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 0 for 5 today. God, he's the only player who hasn't got a hit. No, that's not true. Jaha didn't have a hit, and actually Jason Giambi doesn't have a hit either. He's got a walk, but no hit. Do you? I think we will leave him in there. He's a lefty against, yeah. He's a lefty, so he should have a slight advantage against Todd Jones. And he does have very good power against right-handers, so let's see what happens. 282. That's going to be a single into right field. And since it's an even number, runner on second scores. That is a win. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So 282. And Ben Revere waits on the pitch, lines it into right center field. The right fielder's running after it, and rounding second, coming home, Jeremy Giambi, and on the play, comes all the way home, slides in, and the A's get their first win of the season. And what a win it was, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. What a ball game. There's the hit. 1 run on 1 hit. That is 11, 1, 13. And Oakland takes it. A marathon game today, as this stream has gone 2 hours and 13 minutes so far. But what a ball game as Oakland comes all the way back. And it looked pretty grim there for a long time. But somehow, some way, they squeaked out the victory. Wow. There's a walk. Let's see how many walks we gave up. There's a walk. Everywhere, walk. Man, there's a lot of walks. There's several more walks, another walk. So the walk actually comes back to bite them. Strikeouts. Strikeouts. Oh, there was a single right there I missed. There's a walk I missed. So where is that single? Right there. You should be like that, and you should be that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 hits actually. 12 hits, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 walks, 2, 4, 5 strikeouts. Detroit, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. I only see 17 hits. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think they should only have 17 if I'm not mistaken. 17 hits, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, 7 walks. Find another walk. There's a lot of walks. 2, 4, 6 walks. 2, 4, 6 strikeouts. There's their other hit right there. I missed it. So they did have 18. Okay. Wow, what a ball game. Whew, bottom of 10th inning. Mr. Ben Gravier steps up to the plate, waits on the pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, kind of hangs, gets a hold of it, loops it over the second baseman's head into center field. On the play, coming around second base, Jeremy Giambi running. Here comes the throw from the center fielder, not in time. Giambi slides in safe, and he gets mobbed at home plate as the Oakland A's do not fall down and get swept by Detroit. Powerful, powerful team, Detroit. And they've had 3 games where they've averaged, averaged 8 or 9 runs per game? It's crazy. But I will take a victory any way we can get it. I don't care if it's 13-12 or 17-1. Doesn't make a difference. There's still, as the old expression goes, they don't ask you, what's the expression? They don't ask you how, they ask you how many. So, or they don't ask you how many. Well, you know what I'm saying. Anyways, once again for your final score. Oh, you know what? Let's take a look at our upcoming schedule while I'm thinking about it. Oakland Athletics for 2000 season. Let's look at their schedule. Here it is. All right, they have got 3 games set against the Chicago White Sox coming up at home, and then 3 games against Cleveland at home. So they got 9 games to start the season off at home. So 3 games against the Chicago White Sox. The real life Oakland Athletics were 2-1. We are 1-2, and we are lucky to be 1-2 at this point. But I'm happy that we got that victory, and quite exciting game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys ended up watching this whole thing and checked it out, let me know in the comments section what you thought of it. And wow, that is pretty good. I can't believe we actually came all the way back. It did not look good for most of the game. And we got 3 in the 8th and 2 in the 9th. 5 runs in those last 2 innings, although Detroit did have 2 runs in the 8th there. So, once again, final score from Oakland. Detroit Tigers 12, Oakland A's 13. And we will have a 3-game series against the Chicago White Sox coming up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Whew. We'll see you guys next time.